Duran Kalkan, a member of the Kurdistan Workers' Party or PKK Executive Committee, spoke to Kurdish TV channel Medya Haber, where he discussed the situation of Turkey's attacks on Kurdish-held regions. Tens of thousands demonstrate in Hakkari. Dem Party's Hattimoğlu says, "The people do not accept this political coup. You cannot be elected, and even if you are elected, you cannot govern." French NGO MRAP urges the UN Human Rights Council to act on Turkey's deteriorating human rights record, release political prisoners, and halt repression of Kurds. A street interview with a veteran Turkish soldier has drawn attention online for his comparison between Israel's actions in Gaza to that of Turkey's actions in Syria and Iraq. Learn more with Medya News. Duran Kalkan, a member of the Kurdistan Workers' Party or PKK Executive Committee, spoke to Kurdish TV channel Medya Haber, where he highlighted the ongoing resistance of the PKK forces in Iraqi Kurdistan and called for a broad anti-fascist front to resist attacks by the Turkish state.
Türkiye kamuoyu, dış kamuoyu da fazla bilemiyor, duyamıyor. Gökten AKP MHP'nin enkazları yağıyor dört bir yana. Başuri Kürdistan bu hale geldi. Faşizm inşa ediliyor filan deniliyor. Öyle değil. Kendini zorla ayakta tutmaya çalışıyor. Ömrünü uzatmaya çalışıyor. Tümden çöküşünü önlemeye çalışıyor. Gerçekten de önemli. Hafife alınmamalı. Yani boğazlanmamak, yok olmamak için çırpınıyoruz, mücadele ediyoruz. Bu hale getirilmişiz yani. Şimdi bu bakımdan çöküyor faşizm. AKP, MHP faşizmi. Çözülüyor o çırpınışları, bütün o propagandaları aslında bunu gizlemek için gündem saptırıyorlar.
The MRAP, a French NGO, has written to the Secretary General of the United Nations Human Rights Council, calling on the organisation to take steps to halt Turkey's deteriorating human rights record, to immediately release all political prisoners, and to stop the country's treatment of Kurds. MRAP highlighted the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, or OHCHR report from the 10th of March 2017, which expressed its deep concern at the significant deterioration of the human rights situation in southeast Turkey. The report noted the use of counter-terrorism legislation to remove from office democratically elected officials of Kurdish origin, the severe curtailment and harassment of independent journalists, the closure of independent and Kurdish language media and citizens associations, and the massive dismissal of civil servants on unclear grounds and without due process. A second report from OHCHR a year later noted deterioration of the domestic human rights situation and the shrinking of the political and civic space, and called on Turkey to be compliant with international human rights laws. The NGO highlighted the many attempts of the ruling Justice and Development Party, or AKP, to subvert Turkey's elections, with members of the pro-Kurdish Dem Party detained in the lead-up to the municipal elections. Tens of thousands of people marched through the streets of Hakkari in southeast Turkey on the 13th of June. They were protesting against the replacement of elected Mayor Mehmet Sidik Akish with a state-appointed trustee. The demonstration was attended by people who had travelled from all over Turkey in solidarity with the people of Hakkari. The rally, which was held at the bus terminal area in Texer district, started with a moment of silence and continued with speeches. People's Equality and Democracy Party, or DEM, co-chairs Tuncer Bakiran and Tülay Hattimoğlu both addressed the crowd. The two co-chairs each began by greeting the rally in Kurdish. Gesturing to the mountains which surround Hakkari, Bakiran said, "These mountains did not allow Alexander to pass, and they do not allow trustees to pass either." He called for re-elections to be held in the city. "With a bigger, stronger struggle in the coming days, we will put forward a stronger stance against the oppression and fascistic policies of the government, especially in Kurdistan," he said. Tülay Hattimoğlu told the crowd, "We are resisting the trusteeship. We resist against those who steal our will. We are resisting against the unlawful law in Ankara, which says Kurds cannot govern themselves. Kurds are not the original citizens of this country." A street interview with a veteran Turkish soldier has drawn attention online for his comparison between Israel's actions in Gaza to that of Turkey's actions in Syria and Iraq. "We also did what was done in Palestine. We crushed the people," the man said, speaking to pro-government news agency Yeni Safak. The interviewee said he had served for the Turkish armed forces in Syria and Iraq and carried out operations in the Kurdish-majority southeast of Turkey. "I'm a veteran soldier and have been to Syria and North Iraq and the east and done the military duty there. As a person who knows war, it should be talked out at the table," he said. The ex-soldier commented on the policy of war, stating, "Everyone does it. We did too. We have oppressed and swatted people over there." Turkey has been accused of war crimes and crimes against humanity over its cross-border military anti-terror operations against the PKK movement. Over the past few months, aerial bombardments in northern Syria have ramped up, targeting civilians and humanitarian infrastructure.